Shaukat is going home after a long time. No matter how many flats he buys in the city, let him work in the city. The pull of the village house has not yet been overcome. Shaukat's village home is in Gaurangpur. A small river flows by the side of this village. Get down at Mohanpur station and cross this river to go to Gaurangpur village. The name of the river is Tari. There is water in this river throughout the year. Government boats are available to cross the river. The last boat crossed at 10 p.m., alighted from Shaukat train at Mohanpur station. After that, he started walking towards the river. Shaukat saw the time on the clock, 50 minutes past 9. He began to walk briskly and got to thinking, no use walking. Ride a rickshaw. Shaukat took a rickshaw. Who said the rickshaw puller? Drive a little harder. I won't get a boat if it's pulled. The rickshaw puller said, don't worry, I will deliver right. Last boat at 10. Can it be found now? The rickshaw puller didn't say anything. The rickshaw sped up. Reaching in front of the riverbank said, the rickshaw puller, brother, it seems that you will not get a boat today. Shaukat got down from the rickshaw. Millions of stars in the sky are reflected in the water of the lake. A gentle breeze is blowing. A buzzing sound is heard. There are no people around. What a bad smell is coming to Shaukat's nose. Shaukat released the rickshaw puller with a little more gratuity. Came to the bank of the river and saw, there really isn't a boat. He was disappointed. There is no way for him to return home, because there is no train before morning. Shaukat continued to walk along the riverbank. Suddenly, Shaukat felt someone is watching him, secretly watching over him. But Shaukat could not see anyone. There is no charge on the phone and will call home and give a news. Shaukat sat on the bank of the river. Shaukat fell asleep in the cold air while watching the fish playing in the river. Shaukat's eyes understood. When he opened his eyes, saw a boat. Yes, there is actually a boat tied on the riverbank. But where is the sailor? But Shaukat looked around and found no one. Suddenly a bone-chilling voice came from behind Shaukat. What brother need a boat or not? Shaukat was startled and looked around. A thin man stood in front of him. A towel is tied on the head, a stubby beard on the cheeks. Wear only one lungi. The man is smiling. He smiled and said, this, what do you think, need a boat or not? Shaukat swallowed hard and said, yes, it will, the last boat has gone. The man laughed again and said, I am Rahim Maji. That's my boat. You sit up, I'm coming. Shaukat went and sat in the boat. After some time, Rahim Maji and 3 others boarded the boat with him. Shaukat thought, they may not have got the last boat. Rahim Maji untied the pole of the boat and got into the boat and started pulling the boat. Seeing these 4 people, Shaukat's discomfort disappeared. Rahim Maji started pulling the boat while singing. At this time, the river is full of water. One of these 3 people came and sat next to Shaukat. As the boat moved a little, he dipped his hand in the water. After a while, he took his hand out of the water. Shaukat saw a big fish in his hand. Shaukat thinks, how did the man catch fish with nothing? The sailor looked at Shaukat and said, he could do it. You are not surprised. Then the sailor looked at the man and scolded him. How many times have I said this, match? Do not do this in front of outsiders. If I see any more, I will stop boarding my boat. Disappointed, Shaukat could not understand anything. Shaukat thought, can the sailor speak his mind again? But didn't say anything to anyone. The boat started rocking. The stillness of the pond, the light of the lanterns on the water, created a magical atmosphere. A few moments passed like this. Then Shaukat suddenly saw that the 2 people sitting next to him were making noise. One says, your husband has grown a lot. Shamshir's mango tree is mine. Don't see you around. Another said, if you say another thing, I will cut your cut throat again. As soon as he said this, a fight started between the 2. Rahim Maji scolded and said, standing and showing fun. Rahim hit hard and threw both of them out of the boat. Shaukat's hands and feet became cold in fear. Shaukat trembled and said, what did you do? Mecho, who was sitting next to him, said with a smile, He, do not be afraid, brother. And nothing, it is a daily occurrence. I want them to fight. Shaukat said then, in this way, two people, Rahim Maji and Mecho, started laughing loudly. Mecho said, He. People, who are the people? We are not people here. Shaukat's head turned. The beauty of the surroundings disappeared, and darkness and fear gathered around. Rahim Maji said, I used to drive this government boat. I was a very good pilot. Do you understand? I used to get good money. So this friend of mine killed me in the middle of the river for his sake. Even after death, I sail the boat. Let the unsatisfied souls like you cross the river. Shaukat stood up in a moment and shouted, What are you talking about? I am still alive. And what is happening? How many drunken groups? Turn the boat, I won't go. Mecho laughs and says, Did you come by the man's rickshaw? It killed you from behind. Shaukat sat down. With a hand on his back, he realizes, A knife is stuck there, Rahim Maji said coldly. But this boat will sink in the middle of the river. Where the fools killed me. Shaukat realized that the boat was filling with water. Chew the fish in your hand with your teeth has started. Rahim Maji said, Brother, if you think of a boat, you will think of this kind sailor. He.